Hey guys, so this video is a tutorial requested by a commenter on my Eusebio video on how to left stick dribble in FIFA 22. I put this together using mostly clips from Rivals, but also a little bit of the offline training. I don't really like it, so as a result it was hard to demonstrate exactly what I wanted to, but I think I got some good clips and it should help a beginner to intermediate dribbler just sort of improve their game, hopefully. Either way, I hope this is helpful and I hope you guys enjoy. So my recommendation is that you get to a checkpoint, like for example right now I'm at the start of Div 1, where you're not going to lose any progress, and then you just play. Even if you lose 0-5, if you lose 0-10, it means nothing. Because you're not going to go down, so you just use this opportunity to practice against players and just keep playing and playing and playing. And you win, that's great, but if you lose it's not a big deal because you've improved your dribbling a bit. So yeah, that's what I would suggest doing. Just get to a checkpoint and then start learning from there. So for the kind of players you want for dribbling, obviously it's people that have good dribbling stats. So you see Vinicius Jr. has like 90, Gelson's is 90 plus anyway, Pele 90, Ben Yedder 90, Eusebio's got over 90, you get the idea. And obviously their in-game stats, it mostly comes from dribbling anyway, but you want them to have agility, ball control, balance, just all that good stuff really. And if possible, you want them to have the kind of, I'm not sure where it's reflected on here, but you want them to have the small, relatively agile body type. So people like Vieira, for example, he's very tall, he wouldn't be ideal for it, but people like Eusebio, people like Pele, they're very small, they're very fast, they're the perfect kind of players for dribbling. Anyway guys, let's get into some games and just, see some left stick dribbling. Hopefully this helps you, but I hope you enjoy anyway. So as you can hopefully see on screen right now, what I'm doing is just watching where my opponent's going and moving with the left stick around that. When I have the opportunity, I'm using right stick to get a burst of speed to get past them, but generally you just want to have your eyes on their player and not on your player. Because you see when he moves in for the ball, that's when you turn around him. See, I'm just sort of making some space here, he's moving close to me, we pass away. See look, he just misses a slide, we just slide past him. He's coming for us again, so we're just going to keep away from him, just keep him at arm's length, and just keep watching their player. What you're doing isn't super important. What's important is how they're acting, because that's how you choose, it's how you choose your movements. So in this clip, we can see that the player reads what I'm doing, but he's just too slow with his tackle. As a result, he gives us a free kick. This is another advantage of dribbling, you can draw fouls from it. So we take the free kick, we pass over to Gelson's, he does a nice little turn, he gets past the defenders but inevitably straight into the goalkeeper. Now the enemy got a little unlucky here because his goalkeeper fumbled the ball. Eusebio picks it up, we read the tackle, we walk around him, then we just shoot, and it's a goal. And that really kind of highlights where dribbling is really helpful. While you see those crazy clips where one player will just dribble around every other enemy, usually you just tuck it in the middle of play, like you do a little dribble here and there, and those little things just add up to that goal, for example. One thing that's super valuable when dribbling is knowing when to pass. Sometimes, no matter how good you are with the ball, if they overwhelm you, you just have to pass. See, there's a gap here, we pass on, we then pass back, Eusebio then takes it, passes again, and we shoot. We still dribbled around the team, we just use multiple players to do it. Oftentimes, effective dribbling is just anticipating tackles. So here, he gave me a load of space, so I just used it. He came at Pele pretty hard. We got past him. We expected a tackle there, so we cut back, then we just dribble around and we take a shot. Nice and simple. If they don't tackle, they won't get the ball. It sounds silly, but it's true. This clip showcases a really important element of dribbling, which is when you have beaten your opponent, you press RT and just sprint. The instant burst of speed gets past players. It was real quick there on Gelson Martins, but he did beat that player, and unfortunately he didn't get his goal, but it gave us the set piece that gave us the goal, so it was equally important. Sometimes really simple things, like tiny turns, is the difference between scoring and not. We pop the ball over to Pele here, you see I stop, move down slightly, and just shoot. You could achieve the same with a ball roll, but you don't necessarily need to. Because you can just left stick it. I kept this clip in because it's another great example of just using that small right stick burst of speed to get away from people. We use it twice here, take a shot, easy first goal. This sequence is something I use really frequently. When Gelson picks the ball up here, you see we turn around that player. Those little turns, just taking the ball around them, is such a frequent way of passing people. And often you'll want to combo that with that burst of speed we talked about earlier with right stick. So you roll around the person and then just right stick burst past them. If they don't have another defender in position, it's just an easy way to score goals. So here we have an example of that panic in the box dribbling, which looks impressive, but really is just watching your opponent and moving around them. Remember, they're trying to defend, so they're the ones panicking, so you need to keep composed and just watch their players. And if you do that, you can just outmaneuver them, because your attackers are always going to be faster than their defenders. I popped this clip in from single player, it might just be easier to see, but as long as you're watching your opponent, just acting based on what they're doing and not just trying to guess, usually it'll work out. I mean, it won't always, but you know, 9 times out of 10, right? Sometimes goalkeepers, mostly defenders. Alright guys, I'm going to shamelessly reuse this Eusebio FUT Champs footage for my outro, because it has a little bit more dribbling in. But anyway, I hope you liked this video, and to the person that asked me to make it, I hope it's helpful to you. I'm sorry that I couldn't give you more of like a step-by-step on how to dribble. It is very much in the moment, but if I could give you like some closing thoughts, honestly, just keep playing rivals, just dribble. Don't worry about scoring, don't worry about trying to win, just keep dribbling, and eventually you'll start learning the turns, you'll start getting the feel of it, and as soon as you've got that muscle memory there, the rest is just simple. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and if you like the video as ever, please do give me a subscribe or a like, or just comment and say hi, you know, because I make these for you guys, so enjoy, and bye bye.